Yo guys, and today Gareth Southgate has just announced at 2 o'clock his team that could hopefully take us all the way in the World Cup. Let's give this a review. And we're also going to compare it to what I went with as well. So first off, we've got Pickford, Ramsdale and Pope. That's the same with what I went with. I completely agree with that. I don't think it could have been anyone else. I think that's fair. I think Ramsdale, when he left Sheffield United, I said that he really should be at a better club, shouldn't be getting relegated. He's a top class player. Went to Arsenal, somehow didn't get in front of Bernd Leno, and then after about 3 disastrous performances from Leno, Ramsdale managed to get in the squad, and he has proved me right. He's been incredible ever since starting. Obviously top of the league with Arsenal. Nick Pope, unlucky to get relegated with Burnley last season, but he's coming at Newcastle and he's been amazing. He's been so good, and obviously Pickford, England's #1. I can see why. So yeah, next up in defence, I went with Stones, Cody, White, Trippier, Walker and Shaw. He's gone with about 2 more defenders with Trent, Cody, Dyer and Maguire. Stones, Shaw, Trippier, Walker and White. I think Dyer's done well recently, to be fair. Maguire, I don't know why he likes Maguire so much. I mean, he's had some good performances in an England shirt. If you're looking at off form, he has been rubbish. He has been terrible. No offence, but I think realistically, our best centre-back partnership is maybe Stones and Ben White at the moment. I think that's the best one. Maguire should not be in that plane. On that plane, that's ridiculous. Midfielders, so I went with Mount, Rice, Bellingham. I took Grealish as a midfield for more attacking options. Phillips and Gallagher. So he took Mount, Bellingham, and Rice and Phillips, which I think is good. He's taken Jordan Henderson, which I'm quite shocked at, but in that starting 11, I think Bellingham, Mount, and Rice should be in that centre mids. Phillips, he's done alright for England. I can't lie. He's not really played for Man City, but I can kind of see why he's taking him. I don't really think Henderson should be in the starting 11, but I guess he's taking him to make up the numbers. I think that's quite good. I'm happy with that. So in attack, I went with Saka, Kane, Foden, Sterling, Sancho and Tony. He's gone with Foden, Grealish, Kane, Maddison, which I probably see now. I don't really know why I went with Sancho. He's not been on the best of form. He's gone with Rashford, Saka, Sterling, and he's taken Wilson over Tony. I could definitely see that. It was a split between the two. They've both been on really good form. He's taken Wilson. I wouldn't have complained either way, to be fair. Jadon Sancho has... It's quite sad because, especially for pretty much just after the World Cup during the Euros for Dortmund, he was brilliant. He looked like he was going to be a certain attacker in that team for the World Cup. And just as soon as he's joined Man United, Man United have just been really poor, really terrible. He's taken Maddison instead, which I could probably see. Rashford, I like the idea. I don't really think, again, for Man United, he's been in the best of form. But I'm happy to see him go, especially after the Euro final, get some redemption. Saka, Sterling and Wilson. So I took Tony over Wilson. I think it's very tight. I could definitely see why he's taken Wilson. Newcastle's been on brilliant form this season. So has Callum Wilson. So I could definitely see why he's taken him. I think, yeah, it was a tight one, to be fair. So yeah, fair enough. He's taken Dyer over Cody, which now I kind of do agree with. And he's taken Phillips, who I think is a good option. I know a lot of people are questioning it. Bukayo Saka, really happy to see him back in the squad. Rashford or Sancho, which one would you take? I'll probably say Rashford. I'll be honest, I'll probably say Rashford. And obviously Kane, Foden, Sterling. And he's taken Wilson over Tony, which was a complete split, to be fair. I'm not surprised. Do I fancy our chances? Yes, I think if he maybe starts like Pickford and then Stones and White, I think they can make that a good partnership. That's been good because Ben White's been on brilliant form for Arsenal. Maybe see Trippier at right back. Because even Ben White can also play right back, but I'll put Trippier at right back, Shaw at left back, Bellingham, Mount and Rice with... there's so much, isn't there? probably say Foden. I probably would start Saka over Grealish. Especially when it comes to on form. I think Saka's in brilliant form at the moment. And obviously Kane up front. We've got so many attacking options. That's unbelievable. That attack. Foden, Grealish, Saka, Sterling, even Rashford. I mean, that's mad. Also, Mount can play there. We're absolutely stacked. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Who do I think should start? I think Pickford should. I know that Ramsdale is in better form, but I think Pickford is mainly England's number one. I don't want to see Trent start. I think maybe Trippier. Maybe Walker with like White and Stones. Bellingham, Mount and Rice. Yeah, that's looking like a good team. I'm happy. Fancy our chance at the World Cup. It's probably our best chance in a very long time. So yeah, make sure I won't bring out my World Cup predictions until like a day before the World Cup, because anything can happen. I mean, players can get injured, stuff can happen last minute. So yeah, hopefully by I think when's the World Cup? So yeah, next Saturday is when my World Cup predictions will be out. And if you are excited for this World Cup to start, it's definitely different. Don't know, it's complete corruption why they've got it in winter, but I'm still excited. Drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.